Aspire to Inspire. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
You heard?
Every single week, these get earlier and earlier.
They do.
Somehow I got more energy than I feel like I've had in weeks.
I would agree with that. I feel like you're alive. Maybe you got a little lucky this morning and it woke you up.
I didn't. I slept by myself last night.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, like you said, these get earlier and earlier. But every single time that we do this, I'm like, all right, this is what it takes. This is what it takes.
This
figuring
one
it out.
Is real, like not rushed. It just feels like we're really working for this one.
Yeah. Hey, we got a lot of moving parts in life.
Like, we got to do this. I have to edit it tomorrow because I am gone. By the time y'all hear this, I'll actually already be back, so I'm allowed to say it now. I'll be in Tulum. My girlfriend has no idea where we're going for her birthday. Well, she says she has no idea. She has to have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll already be back by the time this comes out, actually.
There we go.
So I'll be nice and tanned.
Looking like the Puerto Rican goddess you are.
Why do you continue to call us goddesses, bro? I'm not a woman, I'm a man. But yeah.
That'll be fun. That'll be good. I guess Dylan is a good boyfriend. Mr. Lover Boy. Surprise trip for the big birthday.
I really wouldn't call it a big birthday, you know.
I was wondering that. I keep thinking that she's turning 30, but
32.
Yeah, well, she might not be able to said that. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Cougar.
You guys, since we can talk a little bit about it, you got any excursions or things planned, or you just go in there?
I specifically didn't plan anything because I didn't know if she was gonna have full days off or not.
Yeah.
Or if she was gonna have to work while we're there. But she ended up taking, because usually she just works from every trip. And when she just went to Greece with her mom was the first time she ever took full time off since she started here. And she actually took off Monday through Wednesday.
So that's funny you bring this.
I feel real special.
Yeah, that'll be nice. It's funny you bring that up because so how you said that she's never taken a real vacation besides the one she just took. There was a podcast I was listening to, I think yesterday. Yeah, The Hustle Daily. Shout out to them. Fucking love that podcast. But they were talking about something that's being discussed right now about silent versus loud vacations. What do you think that means?
I mean, just in the context of this conversation,
Yep.
I'm assuming that it means that you work on vacation is a silent vacation.
So most people are like, oh, it means that when you go on vacation, you're not going to post pictures because you don't want people to know you're on vacation. Like, you just have a reserve. You don't want your social media people to know.
Oh, y'all are going to know.
And then a loud vacation is like, oh, I'm here, blah, 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 and you're posting it. But what they were saying is that it correlates to work. And so people go on silent vacations, meaning they're working, but they're not actually working. And then the loud vacations are like, okay, they actually
completely
took
disconnected.
Off. Yep.
Yeah.
And completely disconnected.
I feel like I'm a very loud vacationer because I don't do nothing.
Yeah, I can say that I've on a Friday taken off late on a Thursday and a Friday just dabbled and not really worked. But I feel like that's the joys of sales, and that's why I like it.
You set yourself up.
Yeah. And so at the end of the month, if you're hitting your number, you're hitting your number. If you're not, then that's when you got to worry. But when you're a fucking top dog like me, you don't got to worry about that
Or when
shit.
you're unemployed.
Big sad. I got my boots on today, so I can feel like a blue collar worker, so
going into your white collar shop.
Yeah, that's we'll see if I can talk about stuff soon, but as of right now, still unemployed.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah. Can't talk about anything.
Feels real weird that we're here this early.
How has your running been going? I feel like we haven't touched on that.
Honestly, it's kind of sucked dick. Not necessarily the heat, but last week I was sick. So, didn't really hit on mine. Long run, 15 to 10. This week we're back. 9, 8, 4, 7, 15.
You know what
trucking along.
What I was laughing about the other day when I was driving in my car, thinking, is that now that I got this new hobby, I'm going to be going to the trail more. And so this Saturday, I'm doing a 15-mile bike ride.
Wish it was tomorrow because I have 15 tomorrow.
And so I was laughing, though, because I was like, to me, that seems far because, again, I'm not used to doing this. But then I'm like, Dylan and Tone are never going to be like, oh, good job, that was 4, because you
I'm
guys
running it.
run those fucking distances. So I was laughing about that because I was like, I got to get up to like 50 miles before they're going to be like, all right, cool, that was a long ride.
50's a lot.
Yeah. So
Pick your first century ride, then come talk to me.
Is that 100 miles?
Yeah.
Holy shit. How long is the Greenway?
I don't know. Because, like, technically, like, there's a lot of Greenway that picks up in other places.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to, like, so, like, even, like, when we used to run, it would, like, end for a little bit, like, over by Independence Park, and then picks back up.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how long it actually is. Because when you get into South Carolina, I was saying, I think last week, that it, like, shows where North Carolina, South Carolina border is. And then it like goes through like some residential area and it picks up and we don't know where it picks up. So we never did it. We would just run kind of through the residential and then turn back around.
Okay. Yeah, it's
But to there's over 10 miles just from where we usually start.
Okay.
So I mean, you're looking at least 13 or 14 without us figuring out any other pickups.
Yeah. And that's just one way. So then yeah. Dude, this fucking hobby is expensive. Like extremely expensive. So I got the bike, I got the helmet, water bottles. I got to get my shoes tomorrow.
You have a helmet?
Yeah.
That's weird. It's not on your head.
It's still in the box because I got to make a video for it.
Okay.
I want to try and document this whole thing, which I'm doing pretty good right now. Made a video replying to somebody's comment because they were like, what bike did you get? And not going to lie, I'm using your comment for the helmet one. Cool. But prior to that, I got this really dope stand. So there's this company, Stance, I think it's called. And they're like, knowing that bikes are so expensive, instead of just like putting it up against a wall or on like a cheap mount and it doesn't look good, they like make your bike artwork in your like environment wherever you put it. And so I got that, which will hang on the garage wall, and then you hang your bike on there. The helmet goes on top, your shoes go in it. And so it's like a whole little holster for everything. So I'm going to make a video putting up that mounting the bike, and then I'm going to make a separate video with the helmet and water bottles. You have
extra like tubes and like air and stuff?
Yes, I have to. When I go to the store tomorrow, I have to get the CO2 things.
The little ones?
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, the guy gave me everything.
Highly recommend always having one on you.
Okay.
I and like 3 other people I know all got flats on our first ride.
Oh, damn. Oh, don't jinx me.
Not ideal.
Damn it.
I was a mile from home, but like through some mountains. And I had all the stuff. But it was stuff that the guy gave me when I bought the bike used. Mm-hmm. I couldn't get the CO2 to work. I had to walk back. I had those shoes on. It's like you can't just walk next to your bike. Like I had to take my shoes off because it was so annoying trying to walk.
I'm gonna get some of the ones that are BOA. Yeah.
So you could. I mean, I could have taken mine off, but it just seemed like a lot of work at that time, and I was so irritated with my bike.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know how to change a tire like that.
Oh, dude, it's a hassle.
Yeah, it'll definitely get YouTubed if that happens. That's for sure.
I did. Oh, no. When I did my tire, I did a whole video of me changing my tire in the fucking. And when I finally got it, I felt like a fucking pro. But then I was like, damn, people do this in a race in like seconds.
Yeah.
It was so much work for me trying to get these gears back together.
I didn't even think about that.
That's the worst part.
Oh, God, for the back. Yeah.
It was the back tire.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Yeah, I'm excited, and I hope. And I will say this now, but I kind of hope that it opens my eyes to maybe doing what Chad's going to be doing the end of next year.
That's no joke.
I know. But I got to see if I like it first, because if I don't like fucking cycling, I'm going to fucking be pissed because of how much I've already got into it.
That's how I felt about the Ironman.
So we will see. I will keep you posted, but I did see a big group of people in a parking lot that were getting ready to go on a ride. So
did you pull over like, hey?
No.
I'm a new cycler. When do you meet?
I didn't because I was embarrassed and I was with my boss. Oh.
Well.
Just put a little bleep.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for this weekend to see what it's like. Maybe even hit up Tone, see if he's going to the Greenway.
He is. I forget what he said he had because I had asked him.
Okay.
I think he's 8. Could be wrong. Could be completely off. But then I forgot I can't run Saturday.
Yep.
So I'm right tomorrow.
Makes sense. Hey, you got to adapt and change, baby. That's what most people don't do. And that's why they stop it in the good direction that they have going.
Oh, that's what I was saying before our technical difficulties, dude. I was so fucking proud of myself.
Yeah.
That I programmed myself to have a light week. Because I knew that I wasn't going to actually run it on vacation. So I have like 2 4-milers throughout the week.
Okay.
And the other ones are just make sure you get your mile done.
Yeah.
Because I will be back Thursday. So I was like, I can still hit all my long runs on the weekend.
That's good. Adapt and change
like, wow.
to what the week brings you.
Look at you having the foresight to fucking recognize you're not going to run.
I'm fucking proud of you.
But actually, she has to run too. So maybe we'll actually hit some.
Yeah.
And I really want to go
to the gym.
Disclaimer, I haven't been lifting. But I want to go to the gym there, the jungle gym. And it's like all out of bamboo and shit.
Yeah.
It looks like my hotel has one.
Oh, really?
I was looking on the hotel website, and it looks like they have one made out of wood and shit. Oh. And if they do, that's cool because I don't have to go to one.
Yeah, but you got to go to the staple one.
They have 2.
Oh, really?
And they're the same distance away, so I don't know which one to go to.
Guess you got to do both and actually live.
They're called the same thing. And I looked at pictures; they look the same. So I don't know. Like, I kind of want to find the ones not as busy.
Yeah.
But also, they just got rocked with that hurricane.
Oh, really?
Like a week and a half ago. Before I got to Texas, it got there. And I was like, thank God it's before I go.
Yeah.
Obviously not ideal. Don't want anyone to get rocked with a hurricane. Yeah, don't come for me. But at least I'm not there. Better you than me. That's what I always say.
Some people are living on the streets right now because of it. Business is closed. But I think there is a big story that we can expand on in that because
homelessness?
No.
Oh.
You adapting and changing your week or altering your week to fit what your schedule has. Because I feel like in those times when people go on vacations, when people are traveling for work, when people are moving, like whatever it is, when there's something in the way that's not usually there, they're like, fuck it, I'll just quit, or I won't do it this week, or, oh, maybe I'll get to it. And then they don't end up getting to it. They eat like shit the entire time. They drink a fuck ton. And then they lost that entire week of a progress that you're trying to hit like metrics and stuff for. So I think there is something to talk about there because not a lot of people will work out on vacation. Not a lot of people will care to eat healthy when they're moving or when they're going through something. And so I think that's important to keep top of mind because when life gets busy and when you do fun fucking things, it's easy to forget about those habits that you have in place.
You're not going to like this. I fall on the opposite side.
You think just let it all go?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's a 5-day vacation. You didn't gain all that progress in 5 days. You're not going to lose it in 5 days.
Okay.
If you want to go completely not work out, I have bigger goals I want to hit.
Mm-hmm.
If I wasn't training for a marathon and in a true marathon block, I probably wouldn't work out. I'd probably go hit my mile every day that I want to hit. Facts. I'd probably go hit my mile that I want to hit and then just call it a day. And if I felt like working out, I'd work out. But I don't think I would force myself to go work out. Because there's been trips where like I work out once or twice and I'm gone for a week just because I felt like, okay, my body needs movement.
Yep.
But if I'm gone for 4 or 5 days and I don't want to work out, that progress isn't going to be lost just because I take a couple of days off. Because I didn't get that progress in that short amount of time.
I do agree with that, but I don't agree with like letting it all go. I think that you need to keep some sort of disciplines in place. And whether like one day it's like, all right, I'm not going to eat as bad as I did the day before, or all right, today I'm going to go out and get that run in or that walk or that workout in, but the next couple of days I'm not. I don't think you need to be 100% dialed on vacation, but I think for the average person that goes on vacation, they do all of this work leading up to it to look a certain way, feel a certain way, and they're like, wow, I actually feel really good, excited for this, that they completely let go of everything that they worked for to lose the 5 pounds, 10 pounds before vacation. Because again, you're a little different than most people. Most people aren't doing what you're doing. And so most people are like, shit, I go on vacation in 3 months. Let me do all this work so I feel good, look good. And then they get there. And then when they leave, all of that goes back to the beginning.
I mean, it's all relative. It depends on like what you did beforehand, what you're going to do after as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're going to come back and get right back, if that's your only week off in a year, cool. You're going to be fine. But if you're not consistent already and you come home and then continue to do the same shit that you did on vacation, obviously not the right answer.
Yeah.
But my main message here is like a few days off isn't going to kill you.
Yeah. I do agree
Let's
with
get
that.
eaten by a shark.
Which is very possible now because it seems like shark attacks are just happening everywhere.
Wait, what? When the fuck? You've been hearing about a lot of shark attacks lately?
Have you seen Miami?
Nah.
There's just been like pools of sharks that are like right
in the news, man.
Yeah, whatever. There's been like pools of sharks, like 20 plus sharks, like this close to the fucking beach in Miami.
I did see something though.
What'd you see? I'm
Not
so
sharks.
excited.
Not sharks.
That's okay.
It probably shouldn't be talked about on this episode, honestly. Your boy Sketch is gay, dude.
I did see that. Shout out to Sketch. Happy for you, bro. Live your fucking dream life, baby.
Actually, I don't know if he's gay.
I don't know either.
I think he's just doing freaky shit for money. He's had a gay OnlyFans. Does that make you gay? Or does it make you a hustler?
I need a second to think about that one. That makes you gay.
Okay. Did not see the leaks. Didn't look for the leaks. So
Same,
I don't know
same.
what this man was doing. I don't know.
So I found it. Did you see?
Was he just like beating off for dudes? Or was he like fully slurping some guy up? Are we allowed to talk about this on the podcast?
Everybody's talking about it right now. I have no idea. I thought he was addicted to drugs. Because
when you first saw like his apology and
yes.
stuff? Nope, just addicted to cock.
Did you see in his thing? He was like something, and it came out the closet. Well,
no, he said
that wasn't
I did
good.
not. He said I did not have sexual relations with that man. He's like, so maybe he did fuck him because he's like, I did. I'm like, oh my god. Also, though, honestly, big balls to just come out and say, yeah, that was me. You can easily play that off, especially like in this day and age with AI and shit. Probably could have found his way out of it.
Yeah. No, I think he handled that like a G, and I think a lot of people are like supporting him from it because
they are.
Like he said in that video, he was like, I was always like nervous or scared of when this would come out.
Yeah, he said plan A was just to quit.
Yeah. And then he said he was like he said I'm happy that Banks reached out or something like that. Pretty much like saved his life, it sounded like he
posted the text there, Banks did.
Really?
Yeah, where he basically just like convinced him to like to come back and like talk about it.
Yeah. No,
I don't think he expected him to go live because live is crazy. Filming a video admitting it is cool. Mm-hmm. Sure. Dude went live.
He's a G, bro.
It's like, damn.
He got the respect.
GAY, he sure is.
All right, no, and hopefully this, stems to other people so that way they don't have to live in that darkness.
Guys, I have something to say.
I've been waiting for this for so long.
Just wait till the leaks come out.
I'm not even gonna say that.
That was all the news I had. I just wanted to play your game and also
it's smart,
boy.
That's good. That's what's being talked about right now. This is what I like. But for real, shout out.
By the time this comes out, it might not be talked about anymore.
I don't know. That guy's so big. That is true. But
so you did see the leaks. How big is he?
God damn it! I hate you. I can't say anything in this reference. No, but I'll take it a little bit serious now and just say.
I was really hoping you said a little deeper.
That's what he said. Yeah, now you got my brain all just flustered. Where was I going to go with this? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Sketch for owning it, taking credibility for like the stuff that credit for like what he did. Cause like you said, he could have just like hid and pushed it under the rug or whatever. And I think
pushed it right back in the closet.
You got all of them. And hopefully this helps.
I'm preparing for this episode.
Hopefully this lets other people tell their story, whether it's around this subject or something else that they have hiding, because we all know that most people have things that they don't talk about to other people, and that's where that depression and anxiety comes from. So whether you tell your best friend, your family, or whatever, just get it off your chest so that way you don't got to worry about it, because now you can live such a better life, bro.
Yeah. Last thing I'm going to say on this topic, then we'll let my guy breathe. All right, he wasn't big at the time, like as a creator.
Yeah.
How much money do you think he made?
I don't know.
Because honestly, start that puppy back up, bro.
Yeah, he'll get a lot of money now.
Yeah, he probably have a ton of subscribers. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, a ton of subscribers, and he'd probably get into like more of an elite group because he's
like real porn stars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sketch, you're good now. We're gonna let you go.
You're good, bro. You see that Hawk Tuah girl?
I don't like her.
But just
something about her just doesn't sit right with me.
No, because she got a country twang.
What?
It's because she got a country twang.
No, I don't have anything to do with it. She's okay.
You think it's not deserved?
Yes,
Ah.
she had a moment.
Yeah,
I'll give her that. Sure, viral moment.
mm-hmm.
But like, she's just riding it. Like, do something else. Capitalize on it and do something else with it. You're just doing the same thing. She got a fucking documentary. Like, I don't think it's a full documentary, but like, I saw a mini documentary on TikTok of her with like her parents talking stuff. Her fucking dad was in a Hawk Tuah hat. There's not a chance, bro, that my daughter goes viral for spitting on that thing and I put a fucking hat on supporting her and her dick sucking abilities. That is insane, dude. He's like, everybody in the community, we had to come together and protect our own because everybody wanted to come in and get an interview with my daughter. And we're just a small community. And he fucking got this hat on loud and proud.
Yeah, I never looked at it from that sense as if that was my daughter. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to rock that merch or not. I mean,
not a chance. What were you asking me about her, though, when you brought her up?
Nothing specific, but like that's a good point. Like, I don't know.
Of course I saw her. You can't not see her.
At first, I was like, did I like too many videos? Because like people would put like their cars. Like it would be her saying that, and then they would pop up their cars or their motorcycles or something. And I was like, oh, that's a badass car. So I would like it. And then I was like, why is she all over my fucking For You page or whatever?
She's talking about how she quit her job and all this shit. I'm like,
she's got a whole entire agency now
video.
And a camera crew that follows her 24/7.
To do what?
I don't know. She's doing interviews and stuff. They paid her $30,000 to go to a pool party, I heard. 30 grand.
She said one line. And honestly, wasn't any fucking big revelation.
No.
Everybody wants it spit on. Just letting you know. Early energy, Dylan, is weird.
Preach. You know what's so funny is that
I told you we weren't getting to my topic today.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not getting to your
not
topic.
A chance in hell.
No, and I even have some topics that I don't even know how I would fucking weave them into this right now. After we talked about Sketch and now Hawk Tuah girl. It's just, how do you then get serious after that?
You know what sucks? If this one gets views. If this is the podcast that gets views, man, now what do we do?
Don't know. Here to stay. But that's one of those things, like, I think we talk about a lot is like, people look at something that goes like viral and they're like, oh my God, this person went viral overnight and now they're this big success, blah, blah, blah. But like you said, like when that's going to run out at some point unless she already has some sort of something built up, but she's known for that one thing now. So how do you
even the merch
that?
is only going to sell for a month.
Yeah.
Like, no one's buying that for Christmas.
Yep. And like that, like there's this wave that you can ride that's like so fucking high. But then imagine once that crashes, where like versus us, we're trying to get that wave started by doing this over and over and over again. And sometimes we're like, damn, we see this. And sometimes it's like, fuck, why isn't this happening? Or whoever does social media, like, you know, those struggles. But again, if you're building a brand and community that people can get behind that actually has meaning and value, then you're going to be golden. No matter how long it takes, as long as you don't stop and you continuously improve, it's going to happen eventually. And then you can ride that thing for fucking years to come. But it's also, on the other side, these big TikTokers that are doing videos of just like one niche thing. Doesn't matter what it is, one niche thing. If TikTok were to go away, how many influencers do you think would actually still have something in the works after that?
They'd have to go to a new platform. Mm-hmm. And if their following didn't convert, it only existed on TikTok, they're fucked.
But like, how many of
You
those
gotta start
people
from
do you
scratch
actually
again.
think have a community that when they're done doing that niche thing and a new platform comes out, they're going to be like, oh my God, I should search to see it.
That's what I mean. Like, they're going to have to start from scratch again.
Yeah.
They don't have to build it back up. You're not just going to be able to infiltrate the algorithm the same way.
Yep. And so that's like what I talk about with you, what I talk about with the twins is like, if everything is gone, how do we still stay relevant?
Which is possible. I mean, look at it happened with Vine.
Mm-hmm.
And only the people who were able to pivot and go to the next thing were still successful.
Yeah. But that's because those people created something that people felt a part of. So like Logan Paul and his brother, like they felt a part of growing up with them and their videos. Like they felt a part of it because they were talking to those people, but making them feel like they were in their environment or whatever that was because of how their videos were positioned. Where again, if you're like behind the camera most of the time and you're not out in front of it, like talking and interacting, and you're only doing that little thing or whatever that thing is, doesn't have to be little. People, like you said, they're not going to remember that. And so that's why I think it's so important to like look at like, what's the bigger picture? What are you truly passionate about? What do you truly want to achieve? Why are you doing what you're doing? And then how can you keep that going if every single thing gets wiped out? So that's why I think too, like it would be
always go the sketch route. If it gets wiped out.
good. That's why I even think too, like, is it good or bad that everything is so digitized? Because like for our newsletters or something like that, like, is there a way that we could do a quarterly one that like something gets mailed, but like what would be the value of that? Because again, if internet goes out, how are people going to hear about us? And again, maybe that would like, we're already too far like gone out of that where we don't have to worry about it. But I don't know. It's just,
if the internet goes down, that means the whole grid's down, and we living in some fucking backwoods anyway by that point. I don't see the internet just going away.
yeah,
We're too deep into it.
we are. AI and stuff is scary, man. Did we talk about on here how there's an AI company right now working on being able to take somebody's head and putting it on a different body? Because they talk about how like the body dies before the brain does, and the brain could live for like hundreds of years if the body could keep up with it. And so
On like another human body, or on
another human body.
whose human body are you using? Whose head are you getting rid of?
I don't know.
Are we just like sacrificing people so smart and like famous and rich, powerful people can live on?
That's a good question. I didn't look into it that much. I just saw what they were talking about, and I was like, what the fuck? But there's using robotics to like laser cut certain things to be able to take the head. It's literally like, here's one bed, here's another bed. There's a human on here, human on here. They take the heads off, and then this body just goes out here, and then this one comes, and then and now the head's on a new body. Wow.
How are they testing these?
I don't know.
Well, guys,
That is weird. Like how do you test something like that?
yeah, rats.
Maybe. Poor rats, man. Actually, no, fuck them rats.
Fuck 'em.
You see New York City's finally getting trash cans to help with their rat
Getting
infestation.
Trash cans. They never had trash cans in New York City.
From what I know, they
Or
only
like public trash cans.
no, they put their trash like out on the curb like we used to do way back in the day. They still do that.
It's 2024, New York. Wake the fuck up.
You heard the man. Yeah, the mayor came out and was like, "We're gonna fix this," and he rolls out a trash can, puts his plastic bag in the trash
what
can.
a fucking thought.
Isn't that crazy though? Because back in the day, like now we think like you put it in the trash can. Back in the day, we didn't do that either. In Lorraine, we put everything out on the curb. There was the garbage men hanging on the back of the trucks that would come and fling the bags in.
That is true.
Isn't that wild to think about?
Yeah.
Because like now,
And even for a while, like you could put whatever trash can you wanted out there.
bro, you could put whatever. You could put fucking fridges and microwaves out there.
But
and
like
they
now
would just,
everyone has like standard trash cans.
Yeah.
That can just get picked up.
no, we used to have to buy them at Lowe's and Home Depot.
Yeah, just random trash cans.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know. Wonder who gets, like, Imagine getting a trash company into New York. You know how much fucking money that company? They got to be doing bad things. It's like, hey, bring us into your city and we'll give you, what I'm saying?
It's probably like mob related.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Mobs still exist.
I think so.
Probably like different type of mob.
Would you join a mob?
No. You would?
I don't know. They scare me.
Yeah, I don't think I'd get through the initiation.
No, I don't think I'd want to. Anything that like heightens a chance to like go to jail because you're doing bad things, count me out. I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to go either.
I don't really want to join a mob either.
Well, this is a weird episode.
Yeah, it was cool. It's kind of all over the place. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you laughed. And hopefully you keep that ass going. Doing your thing. Living a happy life. That's all I got for you today. Have a wonderful weekend. Dylan, glad you had a good trip. Hopefully you did. It's on. Peace!
That was my line.
It's on.
Peace.